Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B12E2 indicates a low-level failure in the electric steering lock's MTR-CUT1 system within the Honda Accord models from 2017 to 2023. This trouble code suggests issues with the electric steering lock system, which is crucial for vehicle security and steering functionality. The electric steering lock is responsible for preventing unauthorized use by locking the steering column when the ignition is off. MTR-CUT1, a part of this system, may fail due to problems such as wiring defects or connector issues. Therefore, understanding and troubleshooting this DTC is crucial for ensuring both the security and drivability of the vehicle. We'll diagnose each area systematically to determine the root cause and ultimately restore proper operation. The error code B12E2 signifies a failure in the electric steering lock's functionality, specifically pointing to the MTR-CUT1 circuit within the power control unit. The electric steering lock module plays a pivotal role in maintaining security. When the vehicle is off, it locks the steering, preventing any unauthorized movement. This module is typically located under the steering column, making it an integral part of the ignition system. If this module fails or encounters an issue, it could both restrict steering functionality and create potential security risks. Diagnosing this error involves locating the module and checking for electrical connectivity and integrity of the related wiring. Several factors can lead to the B12E2 error code being triggered. First, open circuits in the wiring may cause a loss of power to essential components, affecting the overall performance of the electric steering lock. Secondly, poor power or ground connections can also affect the electrical system's integrity, leading to an intermittent failure. Issues such as loose connections or corroded terminals can disrupt the flow of electricity. Additionally, if the steering lock module itself has malfunctioned, it will directly cause the DTC to appear. Thoroughly investigating each of these potential causes will be essential in identifying the root problem and effectively resolving the issue. When dealing with the DTC B12E2, several symptoms may manifest. A primary symptom is a malfunctioning steering lock, where the steering may not unlock or may remain locked. This can lead to difficulties when trying to start the vehicle, as many models are designed to only allow startup when the steering is unlocked. Drivers may also notice warning lights in the dashboard, indicating problems with the steering system or the vehicle's electrical components. If these symptoms are present, they may indicate an issue with the electric steering lock system, warranting immediate attention to prevent further complications. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B12E2 is to clear any existing diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, a powerful tool that provides insights into the vehicle's electronic systems. After clearing the codes, the next procedure is to cycle the ignition settings. This involves turning the vehicle to off, lock, then accessory, then on, and finally back to off, lock again. It's important to perform this cycle 10 times to ensure the system resets properly and accurately captures any new issues. Finally, check for any DTCs again using the HDS to see if B12E2 reappears. If it does, proceed to the next troubleshooting step. The second step involves checking the +B smart line to ensure it is functioning correctly. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off-lock mode, which prepares the system for testing. Next, disconnect the electric steering lock 12P connector to expose connection points necessary for measuring voltage. With the connector disconnected, measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2. Test point 1 is the electric steering lock connector's terminal number 3, while test point 2 is the body ground. If you find battery voltage at this test point, it indicates the plus B smart wire is okay, and you can proceed to step 3. If there's no voltage, this hints at either an open circuit or high resistance, necessitating repairs in the wiring. During step 3, we're checking the continuity of the ground line. Again, set the vehicle in the off lock mode and keep the electric steering lock 12P connector detached to effectively measure continuity. Use a multimeter to test for continuity between test points 1 and 2. Here, test point 1 will correspond to terminal number 7 of the electric steering lock connector, while test point 2 is the body ground. The goal is to determine whether or not continuity exists. A positive result here indicates that the ground wire is functioning correctly. If continuity is absent, it suggests either an open circuit or poor grounding, potentially at the specific connection point G503. These findings will guide your next steps in troubleshooting. The fourth troubleshooting step focuses on the IG1 fuel pump line, essential for ensuring the steering lock receives adequate power. Begin by switching the vehicle to the on mode, which allows you to proceed with the measurements. Similar to previous steps, ensure the electric steering lock 12P connector remains disconnected. Using the multimeter, measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2, where test point 1 is the electric steering lock 12P terminal number 12, and test point 2 is the body ground. The observation of battery voltage here confirms that the IG1 fuel pump wire is functioning effectively. If the test shows no voltage, it indicates an issue such as an open circuit or high resistance in the wire that will need to be addressed before proceeding. Step 5 centers around the MTR cont line to ascertain its continuity. Set the vehicle to the off lock mode and disconnect both the electric steering lock 12P connector and the body control module connector C, 66P, for an accurate diagnosis. At this stage, measure continuity between test points 1 and 2, where test point 1 corresponds to female terminal number 1 of the electric steering lock connector, and test point 2 corresponds to terminal number 156 of the body control module connector. Achieving continuity verifies that the MTR cont wire is in good working condition, allowing you to advance to the next troubleshooting step. However, if continuity is not present, it indicates a need for repair to rectify an open circuit or high resistance in the wiring. Step 6 investigates the possibility of shorted wires within the MTR Cut 1 and MTR Cut 2 lines. To perform this check, you will examine continuity between the designated test points while keeping the vehicle in the off-lock mode and all relevant connectors disconnected to eliminate interference. Specifically, you'll check continuity individually for test point 1, which corresponds to female terminal number 2 of the electric steering lock connector, and test point 2, which is the body ground. Repeat this for test point 1 at terminal number 4 as well. If continuity is present during these tests, it indicates there may be a short to ground somewhere within the wire, potentially causing the DTC B12E2. If not, this means the wiring is intact and you should proceed to the next step in the troubleshooting procedure. The final troubleshooting step involves validating the integrity of the MTR Cut 1 and MTR Cut 2 lines. Begin again in the off-lock mode with all relevant connectors disconnected to accurately assess continuity. For test point 1, measure continuity between the body control module connector C, terminal number 41, and the MTR Cut 1 line, while for the second test point, check between terminal number 8, 57 of the body control module connector and the MTR Cut 2 line. Confirming continuity between these test points ensures that the wires are functioning correctly and are free from obstructions or faults. If continuity is achieved, it confirms that the wiring is operational, warranting a replacement of the steering lock. Should the DTC B12E2 persist after replacement, further investigation might be needed to explore a failure within the body control module itself. Once all repairs and replacements have been performed, the final step is to verify that the issues related to DTC B12E2 have been resolved. Begin by clearing the diagnostic trouble codes once again using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. After clearing, undertake a test drive to monitor the vehicle's operation. It's important to evaluate the steering function, ensuring it operates smoothly without locking when the ignition is in the on or ACC mode. After the test drive, monitor the system to confirm that the DTC does not reappear. This verification step is crucial for ensuring that all issues have been adequately addressed and that the vehicle is safe for continued use. To prevent future occurrences of the DTC B12E2, regular preventive maintenance is essential. Schedule routine checks of the electric steering lock system to catch potential issues before they lead to a critical failure. During these checks, inspect all associated connectors and wiring for signs of wear, damage, or corrosion, as poor connections can lead to electrical issues. Additionally, keeping the system free of corrosion by applying appropriate protective treatments can extend its lifespan and reliability. Formulating a preventive maintenance routine can help sustain the overall performance of the vehicle while ensuring safety and security features remain operational. In conclusion, troubleshooting the B12E2 DTC in the Honda Accord is a comprehensive process that involves systematic testing and verification. Identifying and addressing wiring issues, including checking the integrity of connections and ensuring proper function of the electric steering lock, is crucial. Regular clearing of DTCs and thorough inspections maintain system integrity and performance. Additionally, initiating a routine maintenance schedule addresses potential problems before they escalate, ensuring that the security and functionality of the steering system remain intact. By diligently following the presented steps and recommendations, you can enhance the reliability of the Honda Accord's steering lock system, contributing to a safer overall driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.